it's rare to find people that are you feel and you know that they're fully conscious and their self-confidence and social confidence is coming from a it's coming from a genuine, authentic place, and they know how to curate. So they know how to balance. They're not being too superior or too inferior, but they're also the best, and they're fully conscious and they're genuine, but they also know how to play the game in the most attractive way. There's not that many people. There's not that many people that can do that. So all the things that they're going through on the show are things that we go through all the time. And they actually display and show the answers in a way more direct way. For example, Connor on season 2, he's a newer cast member. The most hilarious scene was when he was with what's her name? Emily, I think. He met her on a speed dating event and then he ticked no right in front of her face after she said that she's not really into nature. And he wrote right beside the X, not big on nature. That was so hilarious. But the thing is, if we get deeper into it, something like that, just that one example, writing no, having a dating moment or talking to a potential romantic interest and then showing that you're not interested more directly right when they're still there. That's really what's going on, right? We learn not to do that because we want to be kind to one another, but the way that we were taught when we were younger, we were probably just told that's not right. Just like what Connor was told. The producer corrected Connor after that scene and said, it's probably not a good idea for you to rate X while she's still there. Something like that, for us to be taught when we were young to not do certain things, to not hurt other people's feelings, that can easily become lies. And that is how we start to learn to mask ourselves. And then we start to layer more and more of these masks, and then we start to overthink in group settings, social interactions, and we start to people please more, or we become superior. We're trying to mask certain things, but it's all this buildup of things that we started to learn when we were children, and our parents tried their best. Everyone's trying their best all the time. It's okay, but this shows where the buildup starts. Even when everyone had the best intentions, it's less about, oh, don't say that because we might hurt their feelings. It's how do we be honest and genuine as best as we can, but also stay honest and genuine with ourselves, and also know that people can take it. It's better to be honest than to lie. I actually think they are way better at dating than many of us. Their intentions are more pure. They have less masks, less layers. Their inner state and their outer state are more directly shown. And yes, it gets nuanced because we present ourselves on the outside versus what we are actually thinking and feeling on the inside, because there's layers of also thinking, wanting to be good for the other, not wanting to hurt the other. But that gets confused often with our own desires, and then it starts to create judgments and superiority, inferiority. So I just feel like from Love on the Spectrum, it's just showing us the possibilities, though, the potential for all of us to still be able to curate what we want to say, what we want to express, but have less confusing layers between what we're showing on our outer state versus what we're showing on our inner state, what we're thinking and feeling.